Alrighty. Hey there, everybody. What is going on? Get some music going. How is everybody doing out there in the world of flesh and blood? Let me tell you, I'm excited. Freaking Draconic ninjas on the horizon. And more importantly than that, the Hunted has very quickly presented itself in this quick spoiler period. Boy, we were all dying for spoilers, and then it hit us like a ton of bricks, you know? It feels like this set is oops all bangers. Like, everything's great. Everything. It's like, what legendary is the dud of this set, you know? What's the quiver in Outsiders? Quiver of Abyssal Depths. What about in Mist? Was there a dud in Mist? I don't know if there was a dud in Mist, but definitely in Rosetta, the lightning, or they're not even lightning, just the wizard gloves, the Acilio gloves. You're not super excited if you open the Acilio gloves, but I challenge you to tell me what is the dud in this new set, in the Hunted. Is it Command and Conquer? Because that's, let me tell you, that's not a dud. I saw somebody on the marketplace today, or maybe the fan page, I'm not sure, saying like, I can't believe Command and Conquer is taking my legendary slot. When I open a legendary, I don't want Command and Conquer. When I opened up those wizard gloves from Rosetta the other day, I would have killed for those to be a Command and Conquer. Especially a cool alternate art with the guy, you know, holding up the swords, giving a rousing speech to the army. That card looks like it's straight out of Return of the King. Like, when, oh god, you can see that I'm a horrible Lord of the Rings fan. What's the guy's name? The one who's with Eowyn? Is that even the elf's name? Boromir? No, Boromir's the guy who dies. Whatever. The guy in Lord of the Rings, when he's telling everybody, like, not this day. That's what it looks like. That card looks awesome. Somebody in the chat probably told me his name. Oh, wow. What's up, chat? Is that Lee? Is that Lee down in the chat? Formerly challenging me for my poker chip? Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen. The Card Guys, we got a new wave of poker chips. Now, I wasn't a part of the team the last time they did the poker chips, so I don't have one from back in the day. I joined shortly after. So this is my first round of poker chips. I went with the nice light brown with a Luminaris, you know. Brown is yellow's complement, so when I think of Prism, I think of yellow. And what is a nice complement to yellow? Brown. A very light brown, it looks great with the Luminaris on the back. It's got my initials on the front. If you ever see me in person, can't be on webcam. Some players only offer them up during rated matches, like Road to Nationals or higher. I'm not like that. If you play me at an armory, if I happen to be in town, and you want to challenge me for a chip, challenge me for a chip. If you beat me, it's yours, but good luck. I'm going to be fighting tooth and nail. But yeah, Lee, I'll take your official challenge. Bring it on. It's too bad, you know, you could already had my chip twice. Beat me twice in a row. But then I got you last time. We'll see how next time goes. I want to say Lee and I have only ever played at rated events. No, we played at one armory. That's right. We played each other at one armory. I love the idea of having a flesh and blood like jacket, and then like getting you know, cool things like sewn onto it. Like Lee is here saying he'll wear that chip like a badge from Pokemon, which I think is pretty cool. I met a guy who had a book of Talishars, the sword, and anytime he played against someone he recognized, or just had a exciting match, rather, like a match that was memorable, he would have them sign a Talishar. And then I was like, it's cool, yeah, I'll sign your Talishar. And then he opens up his binder, and it's a binder of signed Talishars. Like, he had page after page of Talishars, but each Talishar was like a different story. You know, he had one signed by Pablo Pintor. He had one signed, I think maybe even by Yuki Lee Bender. So, like, that's a cool story for him, but then I was excited to be a part of it. Like, cause now I'm one of one of the signed Talishars in there, and he can talk about the time he fought me with I think it was Viscerai. Like, just little things like that to make your flesh and blood journey a little more exciting, a little more cool. That shit rules. Alrighty. I am doing well, Warsh. It's nice to hear that. The Arcane Guardian Boots. What Arcane Guardian Boots? That's not a legendary, though, right? That's like a majestic? Yeah, I mean, that's a dud, but I was talking legendaries. Oh, you think the ninja chest is the worst? I think the ninja chest is cool. You can get all 3 resources in one turn. Imagine, like, swing a dagger, flick a dagger, and then now just extract a whole blue out of your chest. It breaks, but as long as you can use all 3 resources, that sounds nuts. I'd love for it to be a CNC, absolutely. Oh yeah, no, this Space Moose, this set is like, if you're like an LGS owner, it's got to be nice to have a set that's like going to be hard to keep on shelves, or a set that you're excited just to crack yourself because it's so nice to hit like all the different bangers, you know? It almost feels like the misses in this set are the Arachne Marvels, you know? It's like, I'd rather not hit a Marvel. I'd rather get one of the banger legendaries. Aragon, thank you. Thank you, Strix. At the next time we bump into each other at a calling, I owe you a nice firm handshake. You want me to sign the chip? That'd be cool. I don't think anybody's ever signed a chip before. I'd do it. You did beat me in my hometown. Yeah, I was going to say, I think those were majestic Paneros. Yeah, Rorsch, and it's May. You can, like, hold on to the chest. It's so rad. Anyways, instead of talking about the new set, because I'm sure that's all you guys have been talking about, let's look at it. Because, like, this is just some cool stuff. I love this this gem. I primarily love it because, like, you know, if you're ever fighting an Arachne and they pitch this when you don't have an arsenal, it's like, you know, what else were they going to do? Unless they have Sink Below or E-Strike. They kind of have to pitch it because it doesn't do anything else aside from pitch for blue. So they're just forced to give you an arsenal. Now, admittedly, if you're playing a deck that has bad arsenal options, that's not great. Like in Brute, they could maybe put like your shittiest blue in there. That would suck. Or like Guardian. But like everywhere else, it's just they're just helping you. But even still, though, as the other side of the coin, if I'm Arachne Marionette, I just love the idea of like playing around, like either giving them an arsenal and attacking with something that's going to steal it, like give them an arsenal with Schism and swing CNC, or leave no witnesses. Like that's cool. Or only try to pitch it when they already have an arsenal. Like just such a cool gem. Every time they print a gem, I'm always so impressed with the creativity that they do. Very, very good. Alright, so yeah. Whoopsie. Wrong button. We all know about the new Arachne Marionette, Mario, as he's been called in my circles, which I think is pretty cool. You know, all these different demi-heroes that he can become. Turns out Hunter's Clave is not draftable, thank God, to all the people who were panicking. This is only in the expansion slot. But we're not really here to talk about Assassin today. I think this guy's awesome. Or this lady guy. He's everything. They're everything. But I'm very excited to play with him. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today, we're talking about Cindra. The woman in red, the lady with the most, the fiery diva who's gonna just have a flurry of fire and kunais of retribution raining down upon you. This hero's so rad. I will admit, when I first heard we were getting Draconic Ninja in this set and that it was going to be very focused on daggers, I was pretty stoked because I thought it meant we were going to get a Draconic Fi. Or not Draconic Fi, but Draconic Kodachis, which these kind of are, except for that text where you have to destroy them when the combat chain closes. So right off rip, you know, my dreams of going Spreading Flames, Kadachi, Head Jab, Blazing Hedgehog, Lava Burst, you know, and just going crazy, thanks to Kunai's, it went right out the window, because Fi doesn't get to play with these. If you want to do Draconic Daggers, you got to do it the old-fashioned way and brand with Cinderclaw into a Kadachi, which is probably for the best. Because these daggers are rad, and I love that they made it so, like, them destroying themselves is, like, actually a good thing, you know, thanks to the hero text. It's also a good thing because it means that Fi doesn't get to play with them. So, like, they're really cooking with gas over there at Flesh and Blood right now. Like, that was just very smart design, very smart development. This card's nuts. Blood runs deep, as you guys all know. You know, just getting to destroy those daggers and get extra damage out of them. Swing them again. Ignite. I can't wait to play this in Fi. I'm an Engulfing Flame Wave believer, and any way to make that card more playable, I am a fan of. These cards are weird. What do you think about these Demonstrate Devotion style cards, where it's like, basically it's leg tap, you know, conditional go again, but that's got to be pretty easy in this deck, especially if you just swing a kunai up front. But this is just make a fealty. Just do it. You don't even have to mark. You don't even have to hit. It just says when you attack, make a fealty. Which is pretty sweet. Like, this is the stuff where I start to wonder, like, is Fi gonna run this? Because, like, a lot of these new cards are really good. There's some straight up upgrades for Fi, but there's a lot of stuff where, like, if you're not making fealties, then it's gonna be a little hard to get all of the value out of Fi, you know? It's like a lot of this stuff was made with Cindra in mind, and then it seems like with Fi you gotta work a little bit harder, play stuff like this so you can make fealties, so certain other cards are always turned on or have the potential to get their most value. I don't know if I've read Blood Drop. What is this? 1 for 2, go again, costs less for each Draconic chain link you control. I feel like this stinks. Oh, it blocks for 3, okay. Wow, this is like a reverse head jab. As long as you get it reduced to 0. It's a 0 for 2 go again that blocks for 3. Huh. That's a weird one. Kind of cool, though. I feel like you're not playing this. This seems like a limited card. Like, it's... when you're having a turn, it's a go wide tool, and when you're not having a turn, it blocks for 3. Anyway, so... there's so many cool cards they gave us. Like this. I was convinced we were going to have to run Hurl in our Draconic Ninja, but then they gave us Burning Blade Dance, which is just Hurl on a head jab that blocks for 3, and you don't have to pay for the dagger throw, like, which is just crazy. Also nice to see Cinder Skin Devotion come back. One of my favorite cards back in the day, except I played it in blue. I don't even think they printed it in blue this time. Same thing with Lava Vein Loyalty. This is a weird one, because there's like another copy of this, but it's not Draconic, it's just plain Ninja. But it's like the same text. It needs a Draconic attack before it to get go again. It's a 3, block 3. Very interesting. I feel like there's only so much wiggle room they have on head jabs that block for 3, you know? Another head jab that blocks for 3. We were just talking about that. Anyways, though, moving right along to the more exciting stuff, you know? We've got some trash cards like Tag the Target. This is purely a limited card. Even with Fi wanting... well, actually, Fi doesn't care about marking. He only cares about the fealties. So, yeah. And then Fang gets a lot of cool stuff. Where are the legendaries, though? That's what I want to talk about. Oh. Most of you probably don't care, but I love common armor. I'm a big limited guy, so anytime they give us interesting armor, I'm always excited. Like, these are so cool, you know? You can just block for 1 with them. But if you anticipate a reaction, which is going to happen a lot in this set, that's when you go ahead and cash in the red alerts and get extra block out of them. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now here's the dud you guys were talking about, see? Just a Majestic. Look at this sucker. I can't wait to put that in Azalea. This thing's great. I was already taking it out into certain matchups, Crow's Nest, I mean. I don't know why they gave us Marvel Arachne Huntsman. That makes no sense to me, but whatever. Did I scroll right by them? I guess they must be higher up. Or maybe not in here? Maybe this is just commons and rares. Is that it? And Majestics? Oh, well, whatever. I have them already in the decks, so we'll just go ahead and move right along. Actually, Phi needs to be upgraded. We're going to work on that together. But Lupine Fiasco, who you all may know, very good Flesh and Blood player, very good deck builder. He was so gracious and kind as to let me take a look at his one of his early drafts of Cindra. And I wanted to share it all with you today. We're going to start off with Blood Splattered Vest, which some people are arguing is the dud of the set. They say this is the weakest legendary. Which, you know, there may be a nugget of truth to that. Like, assassins and ninjas already look at Tunic as being very useful and very usable. And, you know, ninjas, Draconic at least, can look at Flamescale Furnace, because, you know, every once in a blue moon you actually use the effect, the ability. And always you get at least 3 block out of it, you know? So you got to think about it that way. Like, this chest is going to give you 3 resources, or 2 resources in a block, you know? Or maybe somebody will force you to block with it early with like a T-bone, and then you'll get nothing out of it, except for 1 block. Like, if you're getting 3 block out of the Temper on Flamescale Furnace, then, like, is that not an equivalent amount of value as this Blood Splattered Vest, you know, which you're getting 3 resources out of? Well, it depends. 3 resources on offense can be a world of difference. It can, like, enable your turns to be just a little bit more potent, a little bit more manageable, especially on, like, limited resources. And you have the option to use all 3 resources in 1 turn. That was something that really opened my eyes about this chest the first time I read it. I was like, ah, cool. It's like, you know, you get 3 turns of Tunic, and you can do them all in, like, turn 1, 2, and 3. So it's, you know, instead of having to wait until turn 9 to get 3 resources, you can get all 3 resources out of this by turn 3. When in reality, you can actually get all 3 resources out of this on turn 1. It says whenever a dagger you control hits. So dagger, dagger, flick. And all of a sudden, if they don't block those first 2 daggers and they don't prevent the flick, then you've got a potential 3 resources on turn 0. It's up to you. You may or may not choose to do it. You don't have to put the sane counter on there. I guess you don't have to take the resource. You do have to put the sane counter on there if you do take the resource. God, the artwork's so cool too. I love how it's all bloody. But yeah, so it just depends, you know. If you're in a matchup where you need to pop the heck off and you're running certain cards, certain 1 cost, maybe even certain 2 cost, then a chest like this can be pretty nuts, especially if you're not going to have the time to get all that value out of Tunic. So I think this is actually really good. Now the question is, are assassins going to run it? Because I feel like the assassins are already, they've kind of figured out their curve, you know? They're typically like swinging 1 dagger a turn and doing a thing and doing a reaction, or they're going like dagger, dagger into a 2 cost, or whatever it may be. So it's just like, I'm not positive that they need to cheat the resources. This feels more like a ninja thing, but I don't know. We'll see, you know. Definitely Slippy. Arachne slipped through the cracks. My friends have been calling him Slippy, and I'm quite fond of it because I think of Slippy from Star Fox, the little frog guy you always have to save because he sucks. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Because there's some matchups where this thing's going to be great. And I think Slippy is like almost an assassin who's cosplaying as a ninja, because, you know, his first stealth attack is a head jab every turn. So, you know, it just depends on what he's trying to do. Because, like, if he gets to swing dagger, or rather go head jab, and then swing, like, Spider's Bite, and if they don't block it, then you can use the resource off of this to then swing, like, a CNC afterwards. And that's, like, you know, I guess that's only a stealth head jab in a blue and a CNC for the hands. So you probably wouldn't even swing dagger, you'd probably just swing CNC. But if you can tell that they're not going to block, like if it's Azalea, it's like, yeah, swing that Spider's Bite, get your resource, and swing CNC. Because now, if they did have 2 arrows that they were holding back to block, then, like, it just ruins their whole plan, you know? Ooh, or they do block it, and then you flick it, and then use the resource there. Oh my gosh, yeah. The fact that you can flick and get 1 money back, that's what really sold me on this. If you're a ninja or an assassin that's using flick knives, speak of the devil, flick knives, ooh. I wish I had bought this card when it was cheap, because now I'm gonna have to pay top dollar for it. But yeah, the fact that like it just says gain 1 resource off of flick knives, because who the heck is playing like Crown of Seeds style effects, you know? Nobody's gonna prevent you 1 damage unless they have that new Sink Below card that also lets you instant discard to block 3. That card's crazy. Was that in this list? Let's find that really quick. Let's talk about that just for a second. There it is. Can you believe that they power crept Shelter from the Storm? I have to take a sip of my IPA. Today we're drinking a Sierra Nevada Hop Tropical IPA. But can you believe that they power crept Sink Below? Because they actually didn't. I didn't think they ever would. You know, like Fate Foreseen was always the card that was like, it's almost a Sink Below. It's good enough. Like, even Azalea, where I care about opting the top of the deck, I didn't play, when I did play D-Reacts in Azalea, I didn't play Fate Foreseen in Azalea. I played Sink Below because it was strictly better. Like, because I just, you know, sometimes you need to fix your hand. Whereas, like, a lot less of the time, you want to peek at the top of the deck. Like, if the hand was already perfect and I wanted, like, an extra opt, then sure, Fate Foreseen would be better. But for the most part, it was always Sink Below. It's the only thing I ever actually ran in the sideboard when we were actually running defense reactions in Azalea. Not to say that I would start running this one, but I've heard apparently that there's a full art of this card. And as far as, like, not Sink Below D-Reacts go, like, this thing's crazy. It's the same rate. It's 0 red, blocks for 4 at reaction speed. Already, this is a good card. If it said nothing else, it would be like, fine. You know, it could be your 3rd Sink Below / Fate Foreseen effect card, even if it was blank. And then they put instant discard this next 3 times. You would be dealt damage this turn. Prevent 1 of that damage. Like, imagine being able to stop. I guess it's less impressive against a Dromai, but like if a Dromai rakes the ashes, you can stop all 3 of those dragon swings. Like, that's crazy. That seems unheard of. Against Katsu. If he goes Kadachi something, you can prevent the first 2 Kadachis and 1 damage off of whatever he throws. Like, think of Fi, think of Cindra, think of Fang, all these heroes, Assassin. Assassin a little less so, because sometimes they'll just do Spider Bite or whatever dagger they're running into the follow-up attack that they're then going to react. I guess if they're all starting to flick knives more, then they might flick as well. Especially with all the Chelicera, how do you say it? The fact that the assassins now have like a way to re-equip a dagger is pretty nifty. So they might be flicking more often. So just this card, like, it's so good. This card's crazy. Like, what a good Majestic. Against ninjas and go wide decks, especially if they're on Mask of Momentum, or like Aurora, who's throwing all those 0 for 4s. Like, you can stop 3 breakpoints, or just a whole 0 for 4 off of this. Or if they do like Arc Lightning, you know, you can stop the arcane pings. There's just all kinds of ways for this card to show its strength. And then matchups where it's bad, you know, when it's not Ninja, when it's not Ruined Blade, or whatever it may be, it's still a 0 for 4. Into Guardian, it'll still stop that Spinal Crush. Shelter from the Storm is crazy. If you haven't pre-ordered 3 Shelters from the Storm, I think you should. I think this card is going to age really gracefully. Anyways, though, back to Cindra. So yeah, we're running Mask of Momentum, or at least Lupine is, but I was as well. Just because Flick Knives plus Kadachi-style weapons plus Mask of Momentum and Draconic, you know, go wide ability is just a recipe for disaster. It's so hard for your opponents to stop draw triggers from Mask. You basically just do it constantly. Or they just have to give you like so much that they're not actually able to mount a good counterattack. It's just too much. Devotion never dies. This card's a house. There's a reason we're running Red Brand as well as Fealty Creators, because this thing... Well, actually, this doesn't even need to be Draconic, although it's pretty good if it is, because then you can just play it again off of itself and threaten the on-hit again. Pretty cool. But there's a reason we're only on 2 of them. It can be a little clunky. Like, and it's not often that we can afford the extra swings. It's really only when you line it up with... Oh no! Lupine, you're not on Ancestral? Okay, well, Lupine's not on Ancestral. We might have to change that, because Ancestral on Devotion just feels like cheating. It's crazy. But he is on Engulfing Flame Wave, and I like that a lot. I suppose Ancestral's cute because it forces the hit and lets you draw the ability to swing it again even if you didn't have any money floating. But it's probably better just to threaten the on-hit and have other good cards. Maybe Ancestral's not actually worth it. But I see, this is the main reason I was excited for Lupine's deck. He's on Engulfing Flame Wave, which I love this card. As you can see, we were playing it in Phi too. For a 2-for-5 with a gnarly on-hit, like, come on. We're going with Loyalty Beyond the Grave, just because I think for a Spreading Flames turn, if you have 2 of these in the grave and you can go ahead and activate the ability, it just lets you go crazy. Lava Burst is amazing. A great rate, blocks great, just super duper good. Oath Loyalty is nuts. It's Blazing Hedgehog that doesn't need anything, and it also blocks for 3. I think Snatch is just too good. It's a great turn ender, and it's the whole reason we're going to run Snapdragon Scalers. Oh, wait a second. Lupine doesn't have the new shoes in here. You know what? We're going to go ahead and make that change right now. Like I say, let me make a copy myself. A personal copy. Just because I think the other shoes are worth it, purely for the block. That's not right. Oh, there we go. I'll just click that. Boop. There they are. All right, go ahead and put the Dragon Scalers into the deck. Purely because I feel like this is just Snapdragon Scalers that block, you know, at the end of the day. Like, I don't think you're going to swing a kunai again with them, but you'll gladly block and you'll gladly give something go again. That being said, I mean, what am I giving go again aside from Snatch? Maybe there's a reason Lupine had it as the other version. Huh. Yeah, we'll stick with Lupine's plan for now. It seems like he built a deck that doesn't even give go again aside from specifically to Snatch. Hopefully that one block isn't what gets us killed. But yeah, I think I'm ready to go ahead and just take this into the arena. See what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Okay, I guess we have to do the no restrictions one. What? That's not supported yet. I thought they had all this stuff already in there. I guess not. Well, I guess it told us. Let's just figure out what is not supported yet by Talishar, and we'll just take all that stuff out. So 168.59. I should write this down. I'm not just going to remember it off the top of my noodle. Alrighty then. Oh, it says it right there. Perfect. 168. 059. 086. 069. Hey. 187. 175. And that's it. All right, cool. What are we taking out of the deck? It's my copy. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so 168. It's probably the stuff that's been more recently spoiled, if I had to guess. 59. Yep, 059. Okay, cool. Well, this is more of a Phi card anyways, so... Although, she does like fealties, so I can see reason to want to make more. I think Devotion is already in, right? 72. Yes, okay, so Devotion's already in. That's fine. Remove. We might throw in a third Devotion then, just to make up for the removal of those 1-for-4s. Oh, is there one already in the sideboard or something? Why can't I add a third Devotion? That seems weird. Oh, it's in the maybe. Alright, we'll go ahead and just chuck that into the deck. Okay, then. Engulfing Flame was 5. We need to replace those 1-for-4s we just took out, so I'm going to go ahead and just put in Angry Man. It's not exactly what I want, but it's going to cover what we just took out. It's a 1-for-4 go again, so not too different. Just doesn't make a fealty, just does extra damage. Alright, is Drop of Blood in? It is, yes. That one's probably... I bet you Mark with Magma's not, if I had to guess. Yeah, that's 69. Okay, then. Is Lava Vein Loyalty in? Because we can put that in instead of Mark. I think they're the same. Oh, they're not. This is a 0 for... no, it's a 1-for-4, so we could put in, like, Soaring Strike, I guess. Because we had in one of these. We put in those. Oh, we'll put in a third Angry Man. And we'll take out and put in, I guess, like a Soaring Strike. Not bad, stream. I thought all these cards were already put in, but honestly, no shade on the Talishar guys. They are amazing at what they do. They work really hard. There's just one Soaring Strike that I need. Yeah, because we put in that and put in that. Yeah, alright, so we only need one Soaring Strike. Okay. Alright, what else needs to be taken out? What else is new? Like, just came out, like, today or yesterday. Oh, the loyalty should be old enough. Definitely Snatch. Spreading Flames, yeah, that's fine. What about Wrath of Retribution? Is that in? It is, cool. Alright. Oh, I bet you Poison Blade is not in, which is too bad. I think that card's really cool. Poison Blade is just, like, pretty nasty value for a blue, you know? Alright, so we're going to remove those. And I need a blue. What's going to fill that role? That was actually an attack, but really only an attack that you probably want to use, like, the turn you're flicking stuff late game to try and snipe them from, like, I don't know, above 2 health or something. Or I guess exactly 2, you could snipe them, but at that point you're already pretty darn close to just having the game wrapped up. Probably more so forcing them to block with the block your kunais, you know. Chat, what's a good blue I can replace that with? Oh yeah, big ups to Team Talishar. They're the best. It could be Cinderskin Devotion Blue. That card does block, and it's like halfway reasonable, but... Oh wait, do we not have blue Lava Vein Loyalty in? Oh, that's easy. Alright, cool. We'll just replace it with something you can swing and that still blocks. Alright, moving right along. Is Prowess in the Talishar yet? 073? Yeah, looks like. Okay. Oh, I bet you Throw Dagger is not. 175? Yeah, 175. Okay. Already got Concealed Blade in. We need another blue to replace that card. Anything in Draconic? Oh, can I click blue? Yeah. Alright. We could put in a blue brand, which wouldn't be the worst. One blue brand, 2 blue Cinderskins. Just seems to make sense to me. What else needs to come out? Oh, I bet you Grow Claws has not been programmed yet. 86? Yeah, 86. That's fine. Just sideboard card anyways. Alright, I think that'll do the trick. Let's see if this plays. Boop, boop, and... boop. Up, 168. I missed one. What was it? Not Blood Run Deep. Not Blood Drop, right? Yeah, no. Was it this one? No. No. Loyalty? No. What did I miss? What is 168? What it said, right? Yeah, 168. It was on my list, okay. It's not Burning Blade Dance, right? No. Oh, it's the stupid chest! Alright. I shouldn't say stupid. I like it a lot, personally. I guess we'll do Tunic for now, then. I think that makes the most sense. It's kind of similar. We're just going to have to see how much of a difference that resource stuff actually would have made. All right, cool. That will do the trick. Oh, didn't mean to click that. There we go. I accept. You guys are great. Oh, Olympia. All right, cool. I'll go first. I like going first with her because it feels like, thanks to Flick Knives and just the nature of Kodachis in general, you always get like the value. Should probably throw some sync blows in to deal with the Olympia, but we're just going to lean into the aggression and see what happens. Just as nuts in short games, Bell? I believe that. I absolutely believe that. Oh, look at that concealed blade. Target assassin ninja attack means +1 when this hits, equip a dagger from your inventory. Well, we don't have any of those in our hand right now, so we can't be cute and try and re-equip that way. So then it seems like, I mean, this is a great starter. I feel like I should keep this. We don't need this many blues, so we'll probably go ahead and throw this at the end of the turn. Yeah, alright. Boop, boop. Kodachi for 1. Getting that Valiant Dynamo in now. Makes sense. Kunai for 1. And then we're going to flick the first one. And we will Rowdy Locals. It's going to buff itself, so he's going to have to give me 2 cards, which I guess doesn't matter a ton here, but whatever. Okay. We'll break the chain. Activate Cindra. Get back both of my daggers. And end our turn with a really good arsenal. We haven't even have some reactions on the bottom. Uh-oh. We didn't draw blue. That's really rough. We're still going to make it work. No, we can make this work. Okay, cool. I'm just going to have to pitch salt, or maybe keep it for my arsenal. I mean, I feel like we're not blocking here. This hand seems decent. Alright, so what does this make up this turn? We're definitely leading with Oath, because we have to. It's the only thing we can do with it. Then we probably follow up with Blaze, or maybe Burning. I'd have to go ahead and throw a dagger immediately if I did that. And I almost think maybe Wrath should be the next thing to come out. Cost 1 less to play for each Draconic chain link you control. When this attacks, die you control get +1 and cost 1 less to activate this combat chain. So I have no, like, cute way to re-equip in the middle of the turn, do I? Lead with that, then go Kunai. Yeah, I'm here, Orbido, sorry. I'll take your Ag Swing. I'm trying to figure out my turn, but whatever. Yeah, get your copper. I hope it matters. You're not Dory, so I know you're not swinging this thing a 3rd time. What up, Ed? You handsome devil. This is just a Nintendo Lo-Fi, so it does have some Zelda mixed in, but it started off with, I think it started off with like a Mario song? I don't know. Alright, so, we'll definitely start off with Oath, because it's the only thing we can do, so 4, go again. God, I've already eaten 11? Woof. Oh yeah, this is a rough matchup because he can block with his hat to turn off my daggers. I forgot about that. Well, it's not so bad, I guess. So go Oath Wrath, you think? Ah, Yeah, you're right. I don't need any resource floating. Everything costs 0. Alright, cool. We'll throw Wrath. He's probably going to give me his hat here, which kind of sucks, but I have to get out of the way at some point, so might as well do it sooner rather than later. Yep, there it is. Well, that's alright. We'll, I guess we'll just flick here? Yeah, we'll flick so that it still hits. And now we'll throw Blazing, because it is threatening a mass trigger. It comes in for 4. He's gonna have to give me a card and armor, which is not too shabby here. Is he? Oh, he's probably got a sink below. Oh, a shunt. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I had to pitch 2 cards for that. This turn's gonna be bad. And then yeah, I guess we just throw this. If he lets it hit, then I can flick the other dagger and activate Cindra. Pretty good, actually. Oh snap! You're gonna let it happen? You're crazy. Oop. So he said I couldn't swing my daggers this turn, so I just threw them. That's a pretty good turn. Now he's like 1 card in an arsenal. That's got to be not the best situation for him. Oh, CNC. It's nice that it comes in for 6, but I don't even have an arsenal, buddy. I don't care if this hits. Alright, what does this turn look like? Well, I can't get rid of both daggers, so we're either only swinging one of them, or we're going to have to settle for the fact that we're only going to have 1 dagger going into the next turn, which is probably fine. I think we just live with that. Okay, then. Cinder Skin is actually doing more damage here, so I think we're going to swing that. Yeah, so it's going to be no blocks. I'll take it. 6 is not scary enough, especially since I'm throwing some on-hits this turn. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the only thing I have to pay for is Cinder Skin, so... Oh, actually, we have Tunic up. We could swing everything. No, we have to pitch a blue in order to swing our daggers. Never mind. So then, yeah. Yeah, we just do it like this. Kunai, pitching Brand. I don't need to turn Snatch. Draconic doesn't really do anything right now. Cool. You'll love to see it. And we'll swing this guy. If he blocks it, this is typically where you would block Katsu, he didn't. Then we will Cinder Skin. Yeah, then we Cinder Skin. Oh, I haven't played a red this turn. Crap, this isn't going to have go again. I didn't think about that. Maybe we keep this then. Maybe we just swing Snatch. And then we could threaten Snapdragons. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's the downside of not drawing a red. Wait, I wanted to react there. Skin. Can I not flick? I wanted to. I must have skipped the reaction step. My bad. Oh, there we go. Flick. I'm quick on click and pass on this bad boy. I much prefer playing in person. Alright, so now we throw Snatch. And it's threatening double draw, so he has to block it. And then we just keep Blaze for Arsenal, I think. Or we could snap Blaze, but then the double draw I'm threatening off a Snatch isn't worth it, so yeah. Because I have no way to get it going later. I'm not going to do anything with those cards. Oh yeah, TCG Bell. Blocking the first dagger is absolutely the way to go against Cindra. Don't block the second. Good luck blocking the third. Oh, I want to give this go again so bad. But I bet you he's got another D-React. Whatever. We have snaps in the deck to give Snatch go again. Let's see. He's probably got... Yep, he's got a D-React. That bastard. Oh well, it's fine. Well, that doesn't really change the plan, so we just end the turn with doing that, and we pass. Honestly, that one was kind of broadcasted. I maybe should have said no reactions, but on the off chance he was going to let me get a draw for that double draw, it was worth it. Hey, this hand seems pretty good. Yeah, this hand seems great. Good luck stopping me drawing here. I have a lot of attacks that do things. All I did was swing a hatchet for 2. Alright, so it's funny, we can just sit on Tunic here. So we lead with Oath. Yeah, we lead with Oath. You have to. Alrighty then. Blocking it for 4. Oh, look at that. Blocking the first thing. Very smart. Very, very smart. Okay then, so now we want to, I think, swing a dagger. Yeah, swing a dagger. Cool. Now we Rising Resentment. We're gonna flick that. Do we have 3 Draconics? We do, right? Because that was Draconic number 1, Draconic number 2, Draconic number 3. Yeah, we'll go ahead and re-equip the daggers. And we currently have gone blocked, hit, flick, so this next thing is threatening, so we'll go ahead and just throw Mounting Anger. Oh, I can't. Dang it. Maybe should have Mounting Angered first, in retrospect. I wanted to try and make it cost 0 with Rising Resentment, but now I have nothing to make bigger off of me. Oh well, it's fine. It still comes in for 4, it's still threatening a mask, it's good enough. And we still get to go Kunai Kunai blazing from Arsenal and still threaten another mass trigger still, so this is a pretty good turn. He's gonna let Angry Man hit? Oh, I wish I had a target. He's probably got another D-react. He doesn't! Wow, alright, let's draw. He's asking how it procs mask. I flicked on the second link. Flick dagger makes it still hit. Yeah, he didn't realize this was threatening a mass trigger. He's gonna block it. Now the funny part is, unless he's willing to block these daggers, I'm gonna threaten another one. And this next one's gonna be pretty backbreaking to stop. Should've just let me draw the card, pal. Oh no, what? Do I play it and hope that I draw a 1 cost, or do I keep this for my arsenal? I don't know what to do with this. Chat, help me. A 3-card 25 with Fang? Yeah, don't tell anybody, but I hear rumors that Fang is actually really good. Blazing first, you have a chance to draw something for anger, perhaps? Yeah. Oh, you were so right, Chapos. Yeah, no, you were so right. I would have drawn this, as it turns out, but yeah, you were right. I don't know if I play this or not. If I draw something good, But he's about to have a bad turn, and I feel like this sets up a crazy turn. So yeah, we'll just Arsenal it. Let's see if I would have drawn something. It would have been a head jab. That doesn't seem that crazy. Oh, look, on a Spreading Flames turn? Yeah, we definitely want to drop a Dragon Blood now. Okay, cool. Hopefully... Oh, we have Engulfing Flame Wave! Oh my god, this is gonna go crazy! Oh, I don't have any daggers. Oh, because I re-equipped him and swung him last turn. No wonder. Oh, I wish I had a blue. It's alright, we'll figure it out. Why does this have go again? Oh, because he played stupid whatchamacallit. Less than the number. Dang it. I wanted to banish Engulfing with Rising Resentment. I mean, we have to start with Spreading Flames. Yeah, we have to. Alright, so... I wish Tunic was up now. Darn it. Alright, so Spreading Flames for 3, go again. He doesn't have in his hat anymore. We don't have weapons, though. It's alright, we'll re-equip him at some point. He blocked that. Good. Well, that's an instant, though, so maybe we can hit something off of Rising. That's possible. It does say gain a resource, thank goodness. Alright, so Rising for 3. It does have an on-hit, but he doesn't know that currently it doesn't matter. Unless I draw a 1 cost off of Drop of Dragon Blood, which was actually be kind of nut. But I need to pay for my daggers, too. This is a rough turn to not draw a blue. Alright, that's fine. So now we drop. Alright, this is fine. I can work with this. God, I wish this wasn't a 2 cost right now. Do we have 3? We don't have 3 yet. Do we do Engulfing first? We blocked that. Screw it. We'll do Engulfing. It's going to cost him a lot to block it. He'll have to give, like, a card and both of his armor, or... I don't know, something. Oh, he's got a D-React? He does. What a nuisance. Alright, well, we're not threatening Mask. I think we just keep this for Arsenal and go ahead and just set up for the next turn. And we'll pass. He's got a 1-card hand, you know, with Tunic up. I don't think there's much he can do. Oh, he's not doing anything. Okay. Alright, this seems decent. Let's go. This costs 1 less for each Draconic chain link you control. When this attacks, each dagger you control deals 1 damage. Destroy the daggers. Go again. Okay, cool. Alright, so we want to go... Yeah, brand doesn't matter a ton here, does it? No, they're head jabs, it's fine. Okay, kunai. Oh, we got a lot of mass triggers we can threaten too. I gotta keep that in mind. Now, kunai again. Oh, he took it, nice. And we'll do brand. Because I'm going to say, give me a card, and then I'll flick. We flick. Make it hit. And then we throw brand? No, because I'm going to re-equip daggers, so we go... Blood runs deep, I think. Now we'll re-equip. Now we'll throw Brand. It's threatening a mask. So he has to block it, yep. Then Kunai. Now Snatch. I let it hit. Oh, too bad we drew something terrible. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, we got one of our D-reacts, about time. We can make that work. Yeah, we can. Okay, cool. Etching Heart, man. This guy is a little fatigue machine. If he has a source of Go again, then we want to use this D-react on the next one. It's probably a Blade Runner. But wouldn't he have reacted first? Is he not reacting? Alright, fine. I'll react. He's not. Alright, cool. So he gained a life and just swing a hatchet. Alright, so this turn looks like... I might actually want to finish with Rowdy because it has some text on it. So it's something like Kunai. So we can go ahead and threaten the non-hit right away. No, first things first, we'll lead with Kunai. We blocked it, wow. Alright. Does that go again? It does, cool. Alright, then we will Lava Vein Loyalty. Really? Alright, I'll flick. You're gonna give me Tunic, I'll flick. We can still threaten a Mask Draw here. We have how many Draconic Chain Links? 2? So then we can do Cindra. Choose. And he blocked the first thing, but the second thing technically hits, so we will Kunai. You gonna block another one thing? Oh, wow. Next time you don't grant 2 of that damage. Alright, so he had a way to stop a dagger. Cost him a whole card, but he did get an agility out of it, which is pretty good. I think I'm willing to just... Yeah, I think we swing. Because, like, Devotion is going to be really hard for him to block. He's going to have to either have a 0 for 4 or give me 2 cards. And if he gives me 2 cards, I think he's losing. Even with me losing daggers here. Is he going to let this hit? Oh, okay, he did have a 0 for 4. That's very good for him. Exactly what he needed there. And we go into this next turn with no daggers and no arsenal. So that's not great for us, but we do have a little bit of a life lead. Is an agility, which isn't great. Don't love that. Oh, this hand is bad. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. Yeah, because we can go Kunai, Devotion, Lava Burst. Ah, it's not that bad, actually. It's pretty good. Alright, Blade Runner. This is all revolving off of the back of that agility that he made. Coming at me for Sace. Don't love that, although I don't think he has a 0 for 4 reaction, so we're fine in that regard. We gotta keep Flick. Mask is probably important too. I mean, we can give that up at any point, but can we afford to keep it for one more turn? Dagger, Devotion. Yeah, it's fine. I gotta hope that I can kind of strip a lot of cards here. I'm throwing a decent amount of damage. It's going to be, what, like 7, 11? So he's going to have to give me at least, like, a card? Maybe 2? Hopefully that's not a 0 for 4 in his arsenal. That would suck. Alright, so activate the hero. Equip the daggers. Choose. He did get wise. He's cashing into the dynamos on the first dagger swing, which is what he should be doing, admittedly. That's pretty important. Letting that one hit. Okay. And we go Devotion Never Dies. Threatening a pretty gnarly on hit. He does have to give me a 0 for 4 or 2 cards here. God, you always have the 0 for 4. I mean, that's what warriors are going to do, especially a warrior like Olympia. It just sucks. This is where I want Ancestral. I feel like Ancestral's a blowout here. Oh, wait. I should have flicked there. Whoops. I'm dumb. That way, this is still threatening a draw at the end of the turn. Currently, we're sitting at Draconic, not Draconic. So, I've already activated Cindra anyways. So, yeah, this is the best we got. 5, threatening draw for the Arsenal. Oh, he's got a 4-card hand. I think we just lost. That sucks. He had 2D reacts. Gross. At least I still get the draw. Alright, that's a decent Arsenal, especially with Tunic still up. Alright, what does your 3-card hand look like with me at 4? I probably have to respect this at least a little bit. So we go ahead and just cash in a 3-block, I guess? Yeah, because it's the next swing that's more scary anyways. As a matter of fact, what am I doing? I shouldn't even have blocked that. It's only coming in for 2. He rarely ever has front pumps. Now I have to respect this one. Oh wait, no, I want to block that. What am I doing? I'll go ahead and cash in the armor and hope that he doesn't have a finisher. I'll drop to 1, see if we can't finish him. Okay, he didn't. I don't know if this hand gets there, but we'll find out. So lead off with Oath, of course. And we have Tunic up too, so that's going to help a little bit with the cost of this turn. Wish we still had Flicked Knives. Sink below. Alright, so now we activate her. We go Dagger. And Tunic. Dagger. And then throw the head jab. Cool if he were at 2 and he let 1 sneak through, you know. I don't know, him on a 2-card hand with me at 1, like, I don't know. We have to give cards, so, well, at least we got some D reacts, I guess. Maybe it's like a blue one? We'll see what happens. I'll react. Does he not have a reaction? That'd be huge. Oh, he has up the ante. How much does he have to pay into it, I wonder? Am I going to blow him out with this second reaction? That'd be really cool. Oh, we don't have any daggers, though, for this. Hopefully we draw something good. Oh, well, I have a second one, so fuck you. Not to be rude. Oh, I got a gold out of that? Ooh, that could be big. The agility's not going to be big, but... yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, we drew a blaze? What do we do here? I don't even know. This has natural go again, but it's not good enough. I mean, I guess we could go blood. Do we crack gold here? That can't be right either. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? I mean, we can go blood into blaze, into Kodachi swing, but that doesn't quite feel good enough. If I can draw blue, then we can swing both Kodachis, and that's pretty huge. I think we have to gamble on drawing a blue by cracking the gold. If we draw a blue, then this turn goes crazy. Or does it? It doesn't go crazy, does it? Because we'll be left with one floating. And then we can pitch a blue. No, yeah. If we draw a blue, because we have to re-equip the daggers. Fuck. Whatever. We'll just lead with it. It's fine. Of course, he's got taken on the chin. Then we blaze and we just re-equip, is that right? I don't think that's good enough, to be honest with you. He has to give me a card here, I guess, but... He's got the agility, so he's going to demand at least 2 cards. We don't have any more D-React tricks. Ugh! I needed that to not be a 2-cost fucking 2 there. That's annoying. Because if that were just a 0 cost, like a head jab, we can head jab, blazing, Kodachi, and that steals the game. Darn it! So close. So close. Wish it was 2 so I could just give Tunic here. So many 1 costs. What am I going to do with these? No blue. Yeah, we're boned. Oh well. It was a close game. It was a close game. I mean, I can demand a card back and see if we can lift through his 3-card hand. You know what? If I crack the gold and I draw like a head jab, then I can go head jab into blaze and then play that card and still have 1 floating. It's still not great, but it would have been better. I should have cracked the gold. Oh well. He's probably got me cooked here if I had to guess. We have to block the first one. There's no shot I'm getting this off, so we'll just block with it. There's the Blade Runner. And his shoes are turned back on now too, and he probably even has a finisher in hand to finish me, but let's find out. He doesn't, but his shoes are turned on, so I don't think it super matters. Maybe we can draw a 0 for 4 here. That way you can go Kodachi into 4. Nah, no luck. Okay, so Kunai. He's going to give shoes on this one, then he'll give a card on the other one, then he'll finish me off. Alright, this was a close game. I'm annoyed that we didn't... Oopsie. I'm annoyed that we didn't win, but it was close. And there was one misplay from me. I should have cracked that gold earlier. If I had drawn a brand, then I think we get more cards. Or just a head jab in general. Not bad, though. Not bad. Two more flicks when we get there. Yeah, he's got me cooked. Well, Snatch is the one I want to keep, actually, so now we'll block it for 2. I mean, if I can keep getting away with blocking for 6... Oh, God, he's going to steal a card. What a jerk. Or maybe he doesn't have a go-against source. Oh, he pitched a Blade Runner. He 1000% has a go-against source. Yeah, there it is. It's funny, he's having a hard time killing me, but he's gonna get there. He is gonna get there eventually. Oh look, we're back to our pitch stack. think this is probably the turn he gets me, because I have to respect this. We'll block it like that. Oh, well. Oopsie. Oh, we have to block that. Go ahead and block that. And now we die to some kind of reaction. I guess not. I mean, yeah, we'll demand a card. Or I guess his shoes block. And we'll... Oops, we have to actually choose it. My bad. And we'll pass. I mean, at this point, he's just going to fatigue me. It's alright. It was a good game. It was close. Just waiting for him to play a reaction, honestly. Something that isn't just go again and delayed damage. I mean, I guess we'll block for 6. He almost assuredly has a reaction. Like, oh, no, Blade Runner. What? That doesn't get you over, does it? You don't have another weapon to swing? Oh, CNC. Cool. Alright, there you go. Finally got there. Good game. GG. That was fun. I wonder if, on that one turn where I could have cracked the gold and maybe drawn a head jab, if that would have done the trick. It might not have. It might have, though. It might have. I'm not positive. In any case, that was a fun match. Let's go ahead and update the win-loss. We are currently 0-1. But I rather enjoyed that. That was a good game. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, but I will be right back. And I am looking forward to reading your chat and seeing what everybody had to say. But I'll be right back. What up, everybody? Enjoy chatting amongst yourselves. Good luck taking me down and getting my challenge ship in the future, you jokers. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's go ahead and tune in with chat, see what everybody was talking about during that game. I was kind of zoning out there for a little bit. Maybe that's why D&D is not a Draconic. Not even sure what you're talking about there. Oh, Devotion never dies, yeah. That would make sense. Yeah, if Devotion Never Dies was Draconic already, ooh, a little too OP. Kind of have to work to make it play off of itself, at least with a brand or a fealty. Oh no, I flicked somewhere where I shouldn't have flicked. Whoops. Will, are we staying up for the calling? What time does it start? Is it like yesterday where it starts at like 3 in the morning East Coast? Maybe. Is the Draconic symbol on Chainlink new? Yeah, that was something the Talishar devs did. They updated it so when a Draconic Chainlink is Draconic, it has a big fiery symbol surrounding it, which is pretty sweet, honestly. This the staunch turn? Snaps, I mean. Yeah, I didn't run staunch in this deck, but I do have snaps. Bell, we already talked about blocking the first dagger is correct. Yeah, we decided to Arsenal Dragon Blood. It didn't pay off too huge, I don't think. It was fine. Just wasn't amazing. Yeah, Bell was saying I should save that for when I re-equip. What up, Saint Havoc? Bell said break gold on that one turn. In retrospect, that was right. I couldn't think of what it was going to draw that would save me, but I think break gold was absolutely correct there. Yeah, any zero-cost red I think would have won me the game, so that was a bit of a mistake. I should have cracked the gold. In my haste, I couldn't really think of like what I would draw that would save me. All I could think about was how that card costed 2, and I needed to get my daggers back, and I could only do all of it off of a single blue. But in retrospect, drawing any zero-cost head jab or whatever is good enough to get me my daggers back, enable that 2-cost card, and probably strip enough cards that I think I win that game. So yeah, not cracking the gold on that one turn I think was the blunder. So that's alright. Sorry, Bell. Sometimes I can't pay too much attention to chat. But yeah, you're right. If I had taken a second to look, seeing y'all say crack the gold, I think that would have paid off in retrospect. Oh, I had an agility. Oh my gosh, so many blunders. I could have started with Blaze. Sheesh. Sorry, boys and girls. That there was a few blunders on that turn. I didn't even think about the agility. That's the nature of Talishar, in my opinion. Sometimes you just you get stuff that doesn't quite compute because it's all lost on a computer screen. Where I really need like the physical cards and tokens in person to really have it be. Well, that's not a great excuse. It's there on the screen. You should know you have an agility. There's a reason you blocked up the ante. But whatever. It was still a fun game. Stream starts at 6 a.m. East Coast time. Okay. Probably won't stay up for that. I would likely wake up early for it. I could see myself waking up at 5:30 or 6:30, you know? Showing up in the middle of game 1. But probably not going to stay up all night for it. That seems like a bit of a tall order. Flesh and Blood hard. Flesh and Blood can be hard. How's it going, Saint Havoc? It's going good for me. I was telling the chat earlier, I'm so excited for this new set. Like, this new Hunted set is everything that I love in Flesh and Blood. It's ninja, it's reactions, it's defense reactions. Like, when I first started playing the game, learning the interaction of the reaction stuff was so, like, admittedly at first confusing, but after that, it was so enticing, it was so exciting. It was like, this warrior, this ninja hits me with a razor reflex, and I'm sitting on a sink blower or an unmovable, and like I'm just juking and ducking and diving and like having this back and forth fighting match. Like, and I don't know, that's my favorite Flesh and Blood. Like, the arcane stuff is really cool, and Dominate's really cool. And there's so many, illusionists are really cool, wizards are really cool. There's so much cool stuff in Flesh and Blood, but like, at its core, like, the attack, defend, attack to react, defense reaction, like, that whole interaction is just so fucking rad. It's so fun, it's so cool. I don't know, it's exciting. It's what got my blood pumping when I first started playing. In any case, let's jump into another game. We almost got that first one, and if I hadn't fucked up on cracking the gold or realizing I had an agility, I feel like we probably would have got there, so we'll take that. That is not too shabby right there. Probably gonna watch a lot of Limited, you said? Honestly, Limited Flesh and Blood is some of my favorite Flesh and Blood. It's a great thing to fall asleep to, because the commentators are so good in this game. Set it to a nice volume level where it's not too abrasive, and you can just pass right out. Should this have all the old text here? I don't think it should, actually. I'm gonna remake this. I think that was just the same thing from before. What? Why am I not logged in? No wonder it didn't work. 1 second, let me just put in my password real quick. There we go. I was just playing and it logged me out that fast. Oh well, whatever. Alright, paste the OpenCC, and let's rock. There we go. Okay, cool. I had a feeling something was funny about that last one. I'm glad I caught that. But yeah, no, I'm a limited guy. I'm a limited boy. I love me some Limited Flesh and Blood. Draft and Sealed is exactly what pulled me in at first. Oh, Fi? Sweet. We're gonna go first, because again, I want to get that free turn 0 damage. It's funny, if he's on Mask of Momentum, then I actually do want Sink Below, but we're just gonna hope that he's not, and we're just gonna send it. Okay, that's hilarious. There's no blue in this hand. I feel like this is a hand that has to play drop, which is super weird. I feel like I'd want to keep that card. Yeah. Alright, so that. I guess we're kind of hoping we draw a blue off a drop.
I love my natural hair, but not what hoodies and hats were doing to it. So I made my own satin-lined hoodies and created a
We'll go ahead and flick there, because I want to flick across. Oh, that was the wrong dagger. Why would you let me flick the one I haven't swung yet? That makes no sense. Well, good note to self. The ones that are left and right in the selection screen are also left and right on your equipment. Alright, so we got a little damage across. Now we'll drop Dragon Blood. Hopefully we draw blue. We drew blue. So now we get to swing another Kodachi, which he likely won't block. Maybe he will. We'll see. Me having 2 more cards in hand, though. No, he snuffed it out. He was right to block there. Alright, now we'll break the chain, and we'll just re-equip. And we'll just pass. Ooh, although, hang on. Snatch demands a piece of armor here. What do you think, chat? Do we say, give me a piece of armor and go off of an arsenal? That's probably not right, if I had to guess. It's probably not right. Bell, it's up to you. Do we throw Snatch here? My favorite Flesh and Blood thing is how no matter how one side of the game seems, it always comes down to the wire. Oh, absolutely. That back and forth tug and pull. I'm going to assume that keeping the arsenal is better than getting an armor block right now. Hopefully we don't regret it, but I'm going to assume that that's correct. Hopefully Belle agrees with me. Ah, Belle said no! Yeah! I had a feeling. Ooh, this hand is good! Is there a situation where we can get both daggers back at the end of this turn? Let me think. I think the play line looks something like swing kunai, then break the chain, then go swing, head jab, angry man, flick, rising resentment, snatch, re-equip. Yeah, okay. Oh god, I hope this turn isn't good enough. He is on links, okay. Hopefully this turn isn't awesome. Okay, well he's already swinging sword. Probably because he wants to turn on his head jabs when he Phoenix Flames next. Okay. He's not on Mask of Momentum, so aside from whatever he eventually grabs off of links. Oh, what? I mean, I don't know what he's bottoming, but this is great for me. This turn is not that impressive. We'll take it. Because my crackback is about to be pretty good, if you ask me. I don't know why I am the arbiter. Only because I've seen you've been chatting a lot, Belle. So you automatically become my go-to. Alright, so yeah, I think my original plan here is correct. We're going to swing a kunai, but then we're going to go ahead and just break the chain and get it into the graveyard, because I want to re-equip it later. But we already have a hit now, don't we? I think the plan stays the same. He doesn't want to block anyways. And I want to get both daggers back at the end of this turn. In order to do that, I have to go ahead and break the chain now, destroy this first dagger. And then we will go kunai, head jab, either brand or rising, doesn't really matter. I guess we'll do rising, because we can maybe make mounting anger cost 0. It doesn't matter a ton though, does it? Well, I guess we could swing an extra Kodachi on the turn. I kind of like to save him, but we got Tuni coming up, so it's probably worth it. Alright, so then now we break the chain. And now we go kunai. We'll do rising next. Okay. Rising resentment. It does have an on hit. Doesn't matter a ton because I can afford to pay for mounting anger, so it's fine. But if he makes mounting anger free, then I guess we can just swing a Kodachi or kunai again at the end of the turn, which is not the worst thing in the world. Okay, yeah, we definitely flick here because we want this to still be live for Mask of Momentum. Now we throw Angry Man. It's live because we actually have a card in hand, which is pretty sweet. Oh, is he gonna let me draw? Ooh la la. He's probably got a D-React. Yeah, he's got a D-React. Okay. Okay. And we are currently on 3 Draconic Chain Links, so we can re-equip. Hilariously, if he had let this hit, I guess we would have drawn anyways, but if my chain links were still active, I could actually present another thing if this were free, but he didn't, so we can't. I guess... Yeah, we don't re-equip yet. We probably just wait until the end of turn. Alright, so then Brand. He'll let this one hit because it's not threatening anything. And the Snatch he will have to think about, but no matter what, we're going to get to equip our daggers again. But this isn't threatening double draw, then we might snap it. As it stands, I don't think we're snapping this. You're the pro, I'm the scrub. Okay, we're getting some armor. Nice. So no arsenal, but he is on a 2-card hand, so that's good news for us. We definitely go ahead and re-equip. Boop, boop. And this hand is okay. Yeah, this hand seems fine. Alright, cool. Now, do we actually want to resolve prowess? I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Well, it depends if we can threaten mask, honestly. I'll take that. You're not threatening anything yet, so I don't care. Now, unless that's a blue, like, you don't even really have that amazing of a turn, I guess. Unless it's like a snatch. Well, he can't even play a snatch, actually, so yeah. Okay, it's head jab. Alright, I'll take head jab. That's not that big a deal. A blue would have been better. Would have been an additional damage thanks to the Phoenix Flame. There's no shot he mask here, if I had to guess. Alright, so, well, we have to lead with Oath, so we'll go ahead and just lead with Oath. That's so funny, like, Oath is like, it just simplifies all of your choice making. Oh, nope, don't pass yet, jeez. Oh, that's we're in reactions. I thought I was passing on my turn. I don't ignore you, Emery. You stop it. Okay, cool. Sorry, just making sure I'm keeping up with chat to a certain degree. Alright, so that's cool. I don't mind getting that out of the way. I guess it stops my mask trigger, but that's fine. We're going to have a lot more opportunities to trigger that. Alright, so then I kind of want to resolve prowess. I think I'm going to do it. It might be wrong. It might be better just to throw Cinder Skin to have more mask opportunity, but whatever. Ooh, we can get both daggers back here thanks to Blade. Well, if Blade hits, I guess. Alright, he let that hit. Oh, I should have gone ahead and flicked there, shouldn't I? Well, I can do it here. It's fine. Why are you on Blade Dance? What? There are plenty of Draconic block 3 attack 3s that you have options of. You do not need this card. We'll flick. Because I want to get at least one dagger back at the end of the turn. And we will just... Why can't I play this? Oh, because we played that other card. I'm so stupid. This is a really bad arsenal. Oh, I'm so dumb. I bet you guys talked about that in chat. Oath of Loyalty stops you from playing Prowess. Thank you, Demono. I wish I had realized this, because this is not a good arsenal. Playing this is like making an arsenal, effectively. Now I'm stuck with it. This is not good. Give me my daggers back. Oh god, I guess we have to arsenal. I don't really have any options. Yeah, we 1000% should have kept Cinder Skin. Oh well, that's fine. Learning what new cards actually do. This doesn't have go again, unless you're going to crack on your snaps. I don't care about this. Something like Kunai Soaring, or rather Kunai Brand Soaring, Threatening Mask. We flick, we re-equip. And we play that, and Concealed Blade blocks. Okay, cool. Not an amazing turn, but we're going to threaten mask and still resolve this card, so whatever. Okay, then, so yeah. Kunai, pitching blue. We'll see if he blocks it. Does he know the strat that you're supposed to block the first Kunai? He doesn't. He doesn't know. Now we'll go Brand. He does block this one. We'll flick. Okay. Well, we'll save the flick then. I guess it doesn't matter. And then we'll Soaring Strike. Oh, surely he's got a D-React. There's no way he's going to let me draw here, right? Because I'll gladly do it. Maybe he's got like a... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, maybe he's got a busted hand, but no, he just has Sink Below. Alright, so now we re-equip. And we could go swing here, but I don't think it's right. I think we just go ahead and play Prowess, and we move on. Okay. We have a decent health lead. Oh, he's a 4-card hand, though. Woof. Oh, this hand's pretty good, though. Especially with Tunic up. Okay, okay. When you attack the 4th time, destroy this, draw a card. Okay. I mean, we kind of have to eat the damage here. We need to take advantage of this Prowess, and we lose it if we don't have a real turn as well, so I think we're just eating damage here. Hopefully he doesn't go too crazy. We'll see. What? What was the mess play? Just 5 minutes too late. That's right. What did I misplay? Are we talking about the oath thing? Okay, cool. I realized that. That was a misplay, but it's all right. It happens sometimes. All right, what are we making cheaper with Ignite? Does it actually matter? Let's find out. Currently hasn't pitched anything. Okay. Oh, he made Emberblade cheaper. Are you gonna throw an Engulfing Flame Wave? Are you gonna actually make me block? Let's find out. See, I feel like he hasn't thrown very many Phoenix Flames at me this game. Alright, coming in for 2 off of Shuko, pretty good. He's probably cracking Mask this turn, I have to guess. Like, at this point, you might as well grab Salt. Yep, he's doing it. Oh, it's Lava Burst, okay. Double Lava Burst, probably? Let's find out. What's the follow-up? Or is that it? That was it? Wow, I'm surprised he didn't have a double finisher turn. I mean, I'm behind by so much. We're screwed here. Hey, at least Fi is doing cool stuff. I'm happy to see it. Alright, so this turn looks like... Is it just Dagger, Dagger, Blood Runs Deep? Or is it Dagger, Dagger, this? Costs 1 less to play for each Draconic chain link you control. When this attacks, daggers you control get +1 and -1 to activate the combat chain. So technically we want to do this before we swing daggers. Because it's like it gains us 2 resources. So I could maybe start with Flame Wave. And then this would cost 2. Oh yeah, we could... Can we do it all? I think we can do it all. Oh wow. Okay. That's so weird. We're going to lead with Flame Wave. I'm so used to Flame Wave coming later in the chain, but I think this is right. It's Wrath to start? Arsenal Flame Wave? No, I think it's start with Flame Wave. I think you're wrong, Bell. Because we have Tunic up. We can Engulfing. Thinking, please bear with me. We can start with Engulfing. And then with the 2 floating, we Wrath. And then we go Dagger, Dagger, Blood Runs Deep. Re-equip Dagger, Dagger, I think. I think that's the turn. Although we want to threaten Mask. Although maybe that's when we crack Prowess. Yeah, I think I have the line here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought I had the line. This says block me. He's probably going to give me a card and Tiger Stripe. Or he'll have a 0 for 4 and he'll give me Furnace and he'll just be the biggest bastard. And we've lost this game. It's fine. But who knows? Maybe this turn goes crazy. We'll see. And maybe he'll let this hit. That would be crazy. Although, does it matter at this point? It would have to be a 0 cost. Yeah, I'd have to hit a 0 cost. Imagine it's Lava Burst. If there's Lava Burst on top, okay, he blocked it. That's fine. Then we Tunic. And then we Wrath of Retribution. Coming in for 3. And now we go Dagger. And now we go what? Oh, we're in reaction. So I was about to say, why can't I swing Dagger? Then we go Dagger. Do we destroy Prowess? I think we do. Yeah. Oh, come on, Cinder. Are you kidding me? A 0 cost goes crazy here. Cinderskin does not. That sucks. A 0 cost means we can threaten Mask. So I'm pretty disappointed that we drew a Cinderskin here. It's a big bummer. Yet another example where that other chest would maybe be better. Is he going to let me draw? You're going to let me draw? You're crazy. Well, I guess he's got quite a lead. No! What is happening with these draws? Wow. Note to self. Oath of Loyalty, if you draw it off a Mask, is really bad. Why not Dagger, Dagger, Blood, Wrath, Engulf, Cindra, Dagger? Can I afford that? I don't know if I could have afforded that. Dagger, Dagger, Blood, Wrath, Engulf. I'm not sure I could have afforded that unless I'm missing something. Oh, yeah. We're missing out on buff from dagger damage. Oh, you know what? I guess Oath pays for Cinderskin. We've already drawn off Mass, so it doesn't matter that much. No, we just keep Oath for Arsenal. And we keep Cinderskin as a blue, I guess. Bit of a bummer. This turn could have done a bit more. We flick it. If it was like Blazing and Lava Burst, we could present lethal. Yeah, and ifs and buts for candies and nuts. We'd all have a Merry Christmas. Yeah, I mean, I could throw Cinderskin for 2, but I feel like that's just giving up a good arsenal. I'm at 5, though. He's got a 4-card hand. He's probably just going to kill me. Whatever. We'll just see what happens. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. There's an Engulfing Flame. Oh, a D-React. Oh, we haven't seen any of those yet, have we? That's funny. This, like, in the late game can save you if you're getting your second one in the grave, but we are not. Okay, well, we should block Angry Man. I don't think this is going 3 more turns, so we're going to go ahead and give up Tunic now. And we'll give up Loyalty, so yeah, that'll be the play. And we do have the ability to... we can't Engulfing Flame Wave and swing both daggers, but that's okay. The turn will be like 4-1-5. That's pretty good. As long as he doesn't threaten lethal here, which he's probably going to. Alright, so we let this hit, because it doesn't have an on hit. He's probably got like Head Jab Lava Burst, if I had to guess. Oh, it's worse than that. Gross. In that case, the turn is just 4 into 5, equip both daggers. I don't want to go to 1 because of the Phoenix Flame, but we'll just block the Phoenix Flame with a piece of armor. It's fine. Now we'll go ahead and give up the Flick Knives here. This is where having the other shoes would be nice. And Salt the Wound, which comes in for 4. Oh, killer. Okay, we just do that then. And we're out of armor at this point. We're down to 1. Yeah, we're boned. We can re-equip the daggers, but unless he drew like a literal brick, which is almost impossible in 5, because at the very least he can like pick up the Phoenix Flame and make that turn on the sword. Yeah, we're screwed. I guess I can swing one of them. Seems kind of pointless, but whatever. We'll swing it. Just because I can. Oh, that's a good hand right there. Angry Man. That's not good. Block that for 4. Then he just has to swing sword and throw anything and we lose. Darn it. Good game, Fi. Well played. Well played. And a head jab will close it out. Good game. Alright, not bad. I think that was just a case of Fi did cooler stuff before I did cooler stuff, honestly. Which is fine with me. He's one of my favorite ninjas. I don't know much about Fi. Haven't played long, just assumed he's getting support. He is getting support. It's not like the most amazing Fi support ever, but it's pretty good. That's the question right now. Is Cindra or Fi going to be the better Draconic warrior? I feel like it kind of depends. Because they both do really good things. They just do it differently. Oh, you played this guy the other day? Only Run Very Noob? Only Run Very Noob? I've never heard of Only Run Very Noob, but I will admit I'm pretty impressed with his Fi deck. I think it was not too shabby, if you ask me. Oh, Saint Havoc is a really fun regicide plan? Well, that's pretty exciting. Oh, very cool. Alrighty then. Well, I think that is going to be a stream for me. That was some very fun Cindra games. As you see, Cindra is doing some pretty darn cool stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, these lists are brand spanking new. There is a lot of refining to do. There's a lot of mastery yet to be solved. I remember when Fi first came out, and it took the likes of Dan Rakowski and some very good players working together to come up with a very refined and efficient list for Fi. So, I mean, we're gonna kind of have to do the same thing with Cindra and for Fi again, as a matter of fact. So yeah, you know, keep an eye out for players like the likes of Taylor Crawford. Keep an eye out for me. Because there's some people working around in the background on the Draconic heroes right now. And they're very excited about them. Oh, and keep an eye out for Arachne Slip Through the Cracks. I know Marionette is probably where the most hype is, but don't sleep on Slippy. Slippy's a better assassin than people realize. That automatic go again on a stealth card is pretty nuts. There's some stealth cards that a lot of people are sleeping on and don't realize are crazy with automatic go again. Like, there's one that says gain a life and draw a card. Imagine a head jab that said gain a life, draw a card, natty go again. Like, what? In a deck that plays reactions? That's almost a 1-card 7 right there. But yeah. In any case, thank you so much. Thank you so very much for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you guys chatting and engaging with me in the chat. I really enjoy the communicating of ideas and thoughts and just excitement. And I really do appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your night. And good luck in your flesh and blood matches. And I can't wait to see you next week. I can't wait to see you across the table. And this is Willie B, signing out.